In this video, we will discuss corridor properties. If you'd like to follow along with this video, please open the file corridorproperties.dwg located in the training folder as discussed in the Working with this Dataset video. Corridor properties allow you to change many things within the corridor model. You can change things such as the code set style, what feature lines will display, as well as all the regions and parameters. First, select your corridor model, navigate to the Modify Corridor panel, click Corridor Properties. The Corridor Properties dialog box contains 7 tabs. Let's first investigate the Parameters tab. So the Parameters tab allows you to change all the different baselines, frequencies, targeting, regions, alignments, profiles, etc. that are being used within the different parts of your corridor model. You simply click on the different fields and you can change those different locations there. The Codes tab allows you to see what exact codes are being used in your corridor model. So these are the codes coming from the subassemblies. You can also change the code set style to a code set style that you wanted to use for plotting in your plan view. Let's use this one called Visualization, click Apply, and watch what happens after we rebuild the corridor. Notice how all the point, link, and shade codes have disappeared and all we're left with is our planimetric graphics. So how do you control that? Well, if you navigate to the Feature Lines tab, here's where you can control that. These columns are completely sortable, and these are all the feature lines being created in our corridor model. Don't forget, the feature lines are created from the point codes defined in each of the subassemblies. We'll go ahead and select here. Again, these columns are sortable, and we'll click over here and let's set our feature style for all of these to a no display feature line style. That way, they will all just be turned off immediately, and then we can go and turn on the ones we want. So first, let's go ahead and select all the curbing type features that we want to plot. Click on back of curb, top of curb, flow line gutter, and I'll go ahead and click on the feature line style column, and we'll change this to a corridor curb line feature line style. Click apply, and as you can see, we're starting to get our features in there. Select all our sidewalk features, so we'll pick the sidewalk in and sidewalk out, and we'll change that feature line style to the corridor curb line as well. Click OK, click apply, and now we'll start to see our sidewalk appear. We can go ahead and pick our daylight and daylight fill. Let's set those to a different feature line style for just the regular daylight fill, and if we had a daylight cut feature in our corridor model, we could set that to a totally different feature line style, allowing you to put it on a different layer with even a custom line type. Lastly, let's select our edge of travel way, and we'll go ahead and put that on its own feature line style, completing the display of our planimetric graphics. We'll discuss the surface and boundaries tab later on. And slope patterns is just there for you to define a slope pattern between two feature lines if you want to display them looking a certain way. You'll most probably not use too many slope patterns. Click OK, and let's look at some other ways that you can actually make changes. With the corridor model still selected, you'll notice these cool looking grips here. If you want to adjust a region, you can simply select the grip here, and you'll notice that it allows you to go right to the station value that you want to. As long as you have dynamic input turned on, you can actually define the station. Let's go to 150, press enter, and the corridor model updates automatically.